going on in Nigeria.
Yeah, some villages along the
Sorry, it's not
We
funny,
shouldn't
but it's
forget
funny.
our own.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Some villages along Sokoto, Zamfara have been abandoned due to persistent violence and bandit attacks. Now, while others have sought peace deals with local bandit groups by settling them with money and time, as a survival strategy, government's failure to curb armed non-state actors is really affecting all these areas. So some of them have run away. Some of them are just basically negotiating and paying themselves to stay alive. Sorry, paying the bandits to stay alive. So basically, that's what they're saying, that a lot of these
What
places
are they
have been
paying? Because
abandoned.
sometimes they don't even have money, food, maybe even
Yeah.
sex. Oh,
They
you the
can't go.
woman.
They can't go to their farms.
So,
Yeah. Can you imagine this? And people, because you live in big cities like Lagos, Port Harcourt, uh,
Kano.
cities, Kano. They'll say, okay, our part is doing well, but these are parts of Nigeria. This is a country.
Mm-hmm.
It's like America. I live in DC, but in America, you won't say, oh, in the rural areas, terrorists can do whatever they want to people. America won't go for that. So this shows that Nigeria is a failed state. Every inch of
Yeah.
Nigeria is secure. What was it a few months ago? They burned children in their room in the middle belt. They put them in one
yeah,
room and
sure.
burned them. No help. So Nigeria is a failed state. Meanwhile, Tinubu is worried about allowing criminals to vote.
To vote.
So he can stay in power. We won't talk about that today, but he should be addressing this issue rather than that. He should be addressing this issue. Yeah. Because I don't understand how a country like Nigeria can have where Nigerian citizens who live in villages have to pay bandits for protection. We're supposed to have police. It shows you the country is divided because this can never happen in Abuja, can't happen in Port Harcourt, it can't happen in Lagos because those parts are secure. But if we're all Nigerians, we're supposed to care about every inch of the country, not just the big cities.
Yeah.
What's your thought, Mr. Warif? Yeah.
You see, like we all agree, Nigeria is a failed state, and those cities they don't even trust the government. They don't have any trust in the government, so they want to fare for themselves right now. Let them be paying these bandits so that they can now have peace of mind. They can now sleep, and that will not even solve the problem because these guys, the more they start paying, some other bandits will now come in. They will say that. So I think the government has they've not even started anything. I always say because it does not affect the governors, senators, maybe the president or whatever, or the House of Rep. It's just those villagers in the remote areas. That's why they don't care about them. So I wouldn't blame those guys for saying they will settle those bandits so that they have peace of mind. They can go to their farm, let their children live, and but it's wrong when you have.
What's going to happen is the bandits will eventually take over the town, and now those areas will now be controlled by those bandits, and it's going to grow. And if Nigeria ever breaks away from the West will use those areas to finish the rest of the country. So it's a security threat to the whole country because those bandits will start to build, and then before you know it, that whole region will be controlled by foreign band entities. What do you think, Mr. Warif?
Yeah, what you said, you're right, because by the time they start settling those people, the bandits and those citizens there, they will become one. They will be relaxed, and they don't even care about the citizens will not even care about the federal government. They will not care about Nigerian security. They want to work with those terrorists because what they want now, they need people that will give them peace of mind. And if those bandits, even if they are paying for their security, and those bandits will begin to make promises to them that they are going to protect them from the maybe the whole thing is funny. The Nigerian military that is coming to protect the citizens, the bandits will now turn it against the Nigerian military that they are the ones protecting the citizens. So the citizens will want to stand with those whoever.
They'll put their flag, around flag.
Yes, they'll hold their flag.
Nigerian territory. I'm serious. That's what's going to happen, man. And then the government will now send troops there and kill everybody. And the citizens will turn against the soldiers, like you said. Yeah, what are your thoughts, Mr. Falabi?
Because
go ahead, finish up. Yeah. So let Mr. Wari finish here. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I was trying to say is that by the time the bandits start giving them protection and keeping them safe, though even if they pay for it, they'll start taking side with those bandits, and the military they won't have say there, and the federal government of Nigeria.
I don't blame them. You know, there was a time, remember that guy Chavez from Venezuela?
Yeah.
Chavez from Venezuela offered to pay rent for Americans who are poor. He said, your government will help you. I'll help you. America was so angry.
you want to take my people from us.
Give money to America. America said, no, you can't do it. Then America said, it's okay, government, what are you going to do? Same type of thing. It'll be so embarrassing. What are your thoughts on Fallout?
Yeah. The problem is the main law enforcement agencies that are supposed to police this large expanse of land and spaces, the Nigerian police, they are significantly outnumbered. And the reason is obvious. The Nigerian police primarily are supposed to, protect life and property. But what they do, they are being paid heavily to act as orderlies to politicians. Most of them who are supposed to be policing these unprotected spaces and areas,
they are following politicians.
They are following politicians, and it's so sick. Now, where are the police that are supposed to be protecting these people? They are non-existent in most of these places. And these areas are remote. Some of them don't even have mobile phone, to call the nearest barrack when there's a problem. So, like you already mentioned, Mustafa, it's a failed state. The government are responsible for this 100%. If only they can provide better security in remote areas, improve policing and the quick responses, deploy technologies to gather intel before these attacks
and the central bank should be funding these areas for agriculture and for local industries.
And when these bandits are arrested, you never hear the next thing, whether they're apprehended, whether they're held accountable, or some people even say they release them based on some kind of agreement. So, and if this continues, there's no how it will embolden other bandits to continue to carry out these dastardly acts on vulnerable citizens of Nigeria. So it's a very sick situation, really.
Very, very sick. Okay, so we're almost done.